Alright guys, hello, welcome back. Today we're playing more Metaphor, of course. We finished the Martyra dungeon last time. Kind of a shock to find out exactly how and why Joanna was involved in this disappearance of the children. She has offered herself as our monster head that we are to take to Brilhaven. She definitely does seem repentant for her actions. I'm curious to know what you guys think about her character because I think she is a very interesting character. So I do believe we are going to be starting our trek to Brilhaven. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the comments.
Oh, you.
Well, hello there. What are you up to? The city's returned to its lively self, but were it not for all of you, thinking back, I do remember Lady Joanna disappearing at times. But I had not the slightest doubts about her then. I believed every word Joanna and Morris had to say, and I carried on without a care in the world. In some ways, the situation has shined a light upon me own weakness, and I'll not make the mistake twice.
The truth is,
I'd love to speak with you if possible. I hope you'll make some time for me. Alright, let's do this.
thank you.
Thank you. I owe you. Just need your opinion on something.
And let me say it again. The town is safe now thanks to you. Couldn't be more grateful to you.
Barden! I heard you fixed up the hole in my shop's wall while I was gone. I could kiss you.
Why, 'twere no trouble at all. Your bonny wife had need of help, and we all have need of your shop.
Well, that may be, but I never knew a captain to be so generous.
My only wish is to render assistance in any way I can. Whatever wee matters I can take care of, I will. Even if they might not turn out as well as yours did.
What the hell? You bumped into me? Well, who could avoid those massive ears, you damn russant?
Looks like I need to go keep a brawl at bay. Hey, listen, both of you. Enough already.
You tell him, Barden.
Sorry about that. Right tragedy for the town hero to see something so disgraceful.
Is everything alright?
I'm not bothered, but are you?
Oh, my skin ain't that thin yet. It's just... that kind of manky scene has been more common lately. Neighbours coming to blows. Good lads fighting. Whole town is right anxious. And that's what I wanted to discuss with you. I'm curious about you and your pals. You're all of different tribes, eh?
Oh, you noticed.
Even got highs made to join up with you. How exactly did you get so many different people to come together as one?
Don't be a racist prick. It's that simple. Let's go with, we have a shared vision.
We have a shared vision, one which will benefit everyone.
That answer's befitting of you. So that's what brought you all together. And you're the idealistic leader. So it is. What we need here is a leader everyone acknowledges. We need a new system where the people themselves govern the town.
It sounds like a fine idea.
I think that sounds like a fine idea.
I'm much assured by your words. Thanks for being so accommodating. If you can manage it, would you help me out again sometime? With your consult, I know this town will keep getting better.
I'd love to help.
Of course. I'd like to keep helping you.
Oh, that would be a great help. Thank you. With your support, I'll be sure to make this town a nicer place to live.
I can feel Barden's profound love for the town as well as his faith in me.
The
Let's
honorable
go.
guardsman, Barden.
The
Within him
commander.
dwells the virtue of the commander. Nurture thy bond with him, and a new power yet slumbering within thee may awaken.
I shall protect the town you all saved.
Party can now study the commander. Woo woo. Let's see what it's all about.
I'd be glad if you came back soon. I'll try to have good news for you by then.
Commander. A support role that inspires and moves allies to the front row. Synthesis skills also provide some offensive magic. I'm looking for something for Heisme to do right now. So let's have him explore this.
I see.
Ooh, Fiery Strike, Flame Vanguard. Increases all allies' defense for 3 turns. Yes, increases critical rate for 1 ally for 3 turns. Ooh, that's great with like a brawler. Deals medium physical fire damage to 1 enemy. May inflict burn. Moves all allies to the front row and increases their attack by 2 ranks for 3 turns. Oh. Deals medium fire damage to all allies. I mean, to all enemies, not allies. That would be bad. Negates 1 enemy's repel magic and repel physical skills. Sweet. Yeah, let's do it.
This right here.
But for now, let's get our what you call it up.
Freedom, I say!
As your king, I swear to abolish taxes. Laws, taxes, and anything else that restricts our freedom will be abolished.
Oh, yeah?
Those are some pretty wild campaign promises. Why don't you put your word against theirs in a debate? If you can make them see the future you're envisioning, I'm sure you'll win some favor. Easier said than done, but you can't pass up this chance. Ooh, we could increase both our eloquence and imagination. I'm down. I am sold. If it goes well, you might even get some donations. So, want to give it a shot? For sure.
Oh my, how interesting.
What? His voice is so different now. He was like, "Roar, taxes!" And now he's like, "Oh my, how interesting." Are you not the candidate who caused a ruckus at the opening ceremony? I hear you'll help anyone in need. Bit starry-eyed, I'd say, but perhaps you've come to pit your ideals against mine? Haha! Of course, I encourage you to exercise your freedoms and challenge me!
Are you tired of being oppressed?
Hear me! We are not all entitled. Are we not all entitled to the sweat of our own brow? Why then do we accept the tyranny known as taxes? It is theft by another name, used to fund the machinations of the elite. What should benefit the poor lines the pockets of the powerful instead.
Freedom, I say!
Okay, calm down, Roger. Roger, calm down. Why should the fruits of our blood, sweat, and tears make the fattened swine grow fatter still? The system must be abolished. He's right. My earnings should go to me and me alone. I don't want to pay taxes as much as the next bloke, but this may not work out as he thinks it will. Roger is playing to the crowd's bottom line. How should I appeal to them? Okay, only the rich win that way? What of our country's needs? Taxes benefit us all. Only the rich win that way.
No!
A world without taxes would only benefit those who are already rich.
No.
Entirely untrue. Even the lowliest of honest workers has felt the sting of the tax collector's avarice. He's right. I'm tired of paying the tax man before I can even pay for my own needs. Oh god, I said the wrong thing. Roger knows what it's like to earn a living. That child needs to grow up if he wants my support. Unfortunately, it seems you still have much to learn. Damn. That debate could have gone better, but
Give it a shot.
this is far from over. Shit, I kind of feel like redoing it. I guess it probably doesn't matter too much in the long run.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
All right then.
Stroll again. Yes, yes. Today's Idols Day. Let's go.
Got it.
You want me to move the camera to the top left? Wait. After all this time, now you're saying that? What do you guys think? I can do the 2-day dungeon after I'm done shopping?
What say you? Well,
let's see. This place.
It'll be good weather when I get there on the second day.
It's a campground.
And right there's a labyrinth.
I do want to get this through.
just a moment.
And what are we doing there again?
This is where Kukulus wants us to find a ring for him, isn't it? I guess it's a tomb for some dead noble. Fun. Wanna go? Let's go. I don't trust that man as far as I can throw him, but we do need to recover Grius's dagger.
Should be a good time.
On the bright side, the rumors say the tomb robbers haven't picked the place clean. We may come away with more than just a ring.
It's your call.
We'll have to make camp for tonight, but we'll arrive tomorrow. The question is, can we make it back by tomorrow night? Just leave it to me! As long as you don't go dragging your feet, of course. Let's go.
Great. Let's move out.
Okay, here we go. Don't forget, stay alert till we're there.
Taking up the request of the man in Martyra, the Gauntlet Runner makes its way southwest of the town. The mysterious individual could very well become a source of new power, though they have yet to quite grasp that.
Can you hear me?
Yes? Nuris's voice is echoing out of the runner phone. If you're hurting for things to do, hop on over to the lounge. I fixed the plant culture chamber so you can grow seeds if you've got them. Thanks to Nuris, you can now use the plant culture chamber in the lounge. Use it to plant seeds you have. Thanks to the magic of the igniter, your crops will be ready for harvest the very next day. Where? I don't even know where the lounge is. Okay, I've already done this stuff for today, but I can also cook. Actually, coney stew might be real. That sounds really good.
Let's check.
Oh, and we get a little... Oh, we get to cook with Stroll again. Meat with a bit of chew can be nice, but I prefer a braise, low and slow. When it melts the moment it hits your tongue. Ah, truly exceptional. Though that method does take forever.
Even so.
Still, time should not deter you from taste. And once you taste it, you'll want to keep doing it. I began preparing the food with Stroll. Season it well and then cook it until it starts to brown.
Got it?
It already looks good enough to eat, but we must endure.
Got it.
All that's left is to let it soak in its flavor. We must control the heat carefully now to keep our eyes on the prize. The aroma is surely whetting your appetite, but don't give in. The juice is precious and not a single drop can be wasted. Amazing! The dish Stroll and I made is dripping with flavor and depth. It's coney stew. Nicely done if I do say so myself. You've earned first taste, I say. Oh yeah. Thanks to speed cooking, I cooked without time passing. Yes. That's what I like to hear. Ah, look at this. It's the plant growing device Nurse invented. I should be able to plant something here. I don't know if I have seeds. Next to the device, there are some seeds. Oh, okay. Hero's fruit seed. Oh, fuck yeah. Hero's fruit seeds. I've heard these are really rare and that adventurers have been taking them home for ages, trying to follow in the footsteps of heroes.
Hey!
Ooh, it'll take time to plant the seeds, but I think it's worth it. What should we plant? Yes.
Yep.
Let's pop the hero's fruit seed in there then. First wet the soil, then sow the seeds. Also, these prefer more sun, so keep the soil covering to a minimum. I attended the plants with warmth and care. I spent some time planting seeds with Gallica. I'll check back later to see how they are. Why does it take a whole afternoon to plant some seeds?
Hello, hello.
Oi, you lot! Time to muster. We've got a runner headed our way.
Why, that's Goddard.
Ah, that boorish runner has to be Goddard's Horizon Star. That firebrand thinks he can decimate our craft. Count on Nurse to know the other gauntlet runners by sight, but when he says decimate, that can't be a good thing, can it? Well, it's only destruction by 10%, so it's not so bad.
Onward.
Indeed, we mustn't allow him to damage his highest runner. His Highness's runner. Let's go.
You're young. Too young, in fact. A greenhorn like you is years, centuries from deserving a land runner. You'd be the rapscallions who crashed the opening ceremony. A young man like you, our king. Ha! Laughable.
What's your problem?
The name's Goddard. The rightful heir to the throne and the voice of the rogue tribe. Tax the young, bankroll the elderly. Those too old to work will know prosperity under my rule. You little jackanapes will kneel before your betters and elders. And if you will not, you will be made to kneel. Prepare yourselves!
My goodness.
Now's the time. As moths to flame.
Nice. Take that.
I don't want your vision of a world built on callous sacrifice.
Face me. Fortifying.
Yeah. Let's do this. Increase everyone's defense.
I owe you.
The elders and rogues will rise!
Light.
Step aside!
Okay.
Seeker!
He's a seeker. Oh boy. Oh, we have Slicer. Slicer's always good. And you are a knight. You can do heavy rush.
All that we strive for.
Cheeky brat!
This is nothing.
Suffer!
Oh, I'm shaking in my boots.
Commander! I'll take this. Sorry.
Why,
Oh,
hello
obtained
there,
polarity
Slither.
something.
It's okay.
Roar!
Is there weakness?
He's weak to lightning.
Nothing
Let's
touches.
go.
I shall vanquish evil, hack and slash. Tougher than I thought.
With blade in hand.
You think yourself equal to a Ujief's agility?
Might as well.
Is there weakness? Nice move!
Vital power! Cheeky brat!
I shall fight. I'll cut you down.
Poor guy didn't stand a chance.
Remember, we all grow old. The blade you hold to my throat will be at your own soon enough.
Nobody's trying to massacre the elderly, you old goat. We want equal happiness for all, young and old. God above. Look, we'll not kill you here. How's that for respecting our elders? But mark me, this will not happen again.
Far too naive. But I suppose that's the luxury of youth.
This guy is too much. He's too much.
Spectacular.
Oh, body good work out there, lad. No one's getting their hands on this ship under your watch, eh? Now, full speed ahead. No delays for us, not if I can help it. Sounds
The
good.
Gauntlet Runner at last arrives at an encampment as darkness overcomes the wilds. Nightfall, the time of hunting for monster kind. Even with the Gauntlet Runner, it is no time for travel. As monsters come more alive with every breath, the thirst for adventure is quenched.
All right then.
Okay. We could talk to Heisme. Let's look at our virtues here. Tolerance. Tolerance is a little bit lower than the others, except for eloquence, of course. So let's talk to Heisme here.
Now then.
We'll be facing great trials ahead. Might be good to get back to my old training methods from the Shadow Guard. Not while we're on the road, of course. Got to keep my eyes up in case of an attack. Perhaps when we're back in civilization. Shadow Guard training? I should speak to him when we return to town. Ah, have you a free moment? I'd like to make the most of our journey.
Right.
I'm going to spend this time standing watch and keeping us safe. Care to join me? We might encounter enemies, but I bet waiting patiently for them would raise my tolerance. You may run into monsters. Are you prepared? So prepared. Indeed. Glad to hear it. Been a while since I've done this. When I was in the Shadow Guard, my sharp hearing meant I was usually put on watch duty. At the time, most of my missions were confidential, the kind of thing that never becomes public knowledge. Even now, I can't go into any details. But I was desperate to protect something important to me. That's what it was all about. Must have been difficult.
Really?
It must have been difficult for you. Well, that was a long time ago. Now it's just another memory of my youth. Maybe I'm still a desperate man, but my heart feels lighter now than it was then. Perhaps the difference is in having comrades I can trust. We trust you too. We trust you too. 'Tis my honor. Perhaps if you do succeed, one day, if you manage to build an ideal country of kindness to all, then I would protect that land with all that I have. I believe we two strive toward the same world. So I would gladly fight for it, not in secret, like I did in the Shadow Guard, but as a true, official knight. If it really is possible, nothing would make me happier. You'd make a fine commander, and you're actually my commander at the moment.
So that means...
You want to be a knight commander, eh? And now there's an idea! A you chief as knight commander. It'd turn the kingdom on its head. Is it thanks to you that I can speak so freely of such lofty ambitions? Had we never met, I'd never have considered any of this. I believe you have a talent for showing others the light, and I say that as one who falls deep into darkness, that's a rare quality. Thanks for saying so. Hearing that gives me confidence. Thank you. People of such character are few and far between. I shall rely on you all the more, Captain. I have rather dragged this conversation on, haven't I? It is good thing all remained quiet out there. Wait, it is quiet no more. Oh, I was gonna say, I wanted to fight. Already. An enemy comes. Prepare yourself. This one's out of the ordinary. We'll defend our position to the end. Let us take our first steps towards a new dream.
Clear off! Let's have a spot of inventive ingenuity.
A blue elementa, huh?
This should work.
Where's their weakness?
Let's go! Hold on. Let's try this.
Where's their weakness?
Seeker!
That's your opening, Captain.
Could do with this.
Hit their weak point.
Magic knife!
Nobody has
Not
fire
now.
on them.
Hulkenberg got them right in their
General
weak spot.
Commander! Too much, perhaps? I was saving this.
We got it. Wonder if it would have ran.
They chose the wrong opponent.
We prevailed somehow. I decided to take a breather with Heismay.
Good grief.
I guess if I stock up on like tons of those items, then I could probably just fight those guys. Phew, they're off us. And that's just how we want it. All thanks to the Watchman, eh? The runner is safe, and we learned a valuable lesson in the process. Good experience, all told.
then.
You're welcome to come visit again, if you'd like. My tolerance has increased.
All right.
Jolly good show. I want to get into this dungeon before we have to end the
Time
stream.
marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
We can check on our seeds that we planted.
What to pick?
Hey there.
Wow, the hero's fruit bore fruit. Why don't we harvest it? Harvest.
Whoa.
We were able to harvest some great fruit. If you have more seeds, let's sow them. I got 2. Do I have any more seeds? I should probably use some of these.
Well then.
And we will read a book. Pride and Persuasion. It outlines useful conversational techniques for convincing others. Oh. Eloquence. Oh yeah, I need this. Let's read the book. Hell yeah.
What's that?
Apparently, this book teaches you ways to ensure others will agree with you. This section's part of the basics. First impressions are vital when it comes to negotiations. Okay, I guess that's true enough. Lower the other person's guard by assuming a natural smile and humble demeanor. Then use flattery to probe for weak points.
What are you talking about?
Probe for weak points? Why? To gain the upper hand.
Sure.
So that you can gain the upper hand, perhaps.
No kidding.
Oh, I see. It feels a bit underhanded, but I guess if you need things to go your way, that's how it has to be.
Now then.
Wow, that increased our eloquence a lot. We are articulate.
Why, that's...
We got it to rank 2. I'm surprised. I guess a bit of force can go a long way in helping negotiations go smoothly. Okay, sweet.
The party finally arrives at the abandoned tomb.
Finally!
It is said an affluent aristocrat is entombed here. However, if true, his only visitors these days are tomb robbers, seeking his wealth. Are the rare blades and shimmering jewelry merely a trap to draw in more victims? Or something else entirely?
Now then.
Well, we're here, though I'm not too keen on this being the place we're exploring. We're here for a mission, not to seek amusement. This is where we search for the ring, yes?
Gotta get back on track.
That's right. The sooner we find that ring, the sooner we get Grius' dagger back. Although, where do we even start? It has a history, no? I expect it won't be simply left lying in the dust. We won't know until we head further in. I sense signs of monsters, so be careful. We may find some other nice treasure in these nobles' graves. I don't love grave robbing, so I'll think of it as recycling. 'Tis well we look for useful items, but let us not stray too far. We're returning to town by nightfall.
Here we go.
All right, William, lead the way. I'm ready. All right, let's see if we can do this. in the next 10 minutes.
Okay then. Let's go.
I'm sure we'll just be like kind of one-shotting the enemies. Maybe. Hey Gallica, do you have any idea where this ring we're after might be?
I'll check, but I don't think I'll see anything.
Nope, no good. Can't tell where it is at all. But on the bright side, there's a lot of treasure chests here. Oh, that's some great news. Now we know we can scour every... Do recall that our objective here is finding this ring.
Right.
I'll bear that in mind. William, lead the way if you would.
Hail!
I will do it. Weak foes shall only exhaust us, and I'd rather not make camp in a tomb. Who are you?
What am I to do?
That wall feels off, says the man staring at a wall. But it won't budge when I give it a push, or if I try pulling it. Is it just a regular wall? Someone's really captivated by that wall, huh? Oh? Oh? What wall? This wall's kind of got a weird pattern on it. I can hear sound coming from the other side. There may be a room behind it. Then is this a door? How do we open it? I don't know. Let's go further in and see what we can find out.
Come, let us strike.
Oh dear.
Looks like they're weak to light.
Commander!
Guess it's our time to shine.
Nothing personal.
So much for that.
Let's heal it.
Do I have my light on me? I do.
Flare.
You're hitting their weakness.
Nothing
That's
till
your
I
opening,
call
Captain.
upon royal power within.
I think I'm low on these. I am.
Let's try this.
You hit their weak point.
Is
Keep
everyone
it up,
all right?
Stroll.
Magic Knight. No.
We're evenly matched. Guess we better stay on our toes.
Oh, power of heroes. I'll run you through.
Let us clean up this mess. Advancing! I'll use
I need
what
to
I
like
must.
give him something.
No.
Some kind of attack.
Try dodging this!
It's okay.
Healer. Light.
Oh, I could
No,
see what
what's
kind
the
of
secret?
what's it called that he
Time to go
has?
offensive. Ah! I'll cut you down. They die hard.
Synergy abilities.
Hulkenberg's asleep. Come on, wake up.
'Tis best used.
Thanks. Let's Vitus power.
Flare.
Ooh, that was nice.
We've done it.
Not bad, if I say so myself.
Hey, we're rank 10 of
The effort is
Seeker.
key.
Rebellion.
Nice.
Oh.
Have it appraised. Okay. So what I want to do is, okay, so Stroll. What did I need Seeker for again on him? I don't even remember. Oh, for Gunner. Oh, but I don't have... Okay. What else could we do with you? You can't do this warrior thing yet. Oh, we could keep going some brawler.
They saw us.
Zombies?
Is everyone prepared?
Isn't that the demon?
Commander! I show no mercy.
See how we could do without using our
Flare.
light items.
You hit their weakness.
I think we could do some good damage here.
Like a swan with blade in hand.
I mean, this heavy rush is pretty strong, but what do we have for synthesis? Leap thrust, hammer of justice, deals heavy physical pierce damage to one enemy. Inflicts a one-time weakness to pierce. Ooh. I could also do Ma Tarukaja. Oh, Ma Rakukaja. Never mind.
I'm counting on you.
Hammer of Justice. Wow. That would have been so cool.
What? This is nothing.
Well, we're kind of fucked.
Troll, this is no
Let's
time
go.
to sleep. They're on us.
Flight.
You hit their weakness. That's your opening, Captain.
Sworn oath of knighthood.
We kind of fucked.
No sense in wait. Come. Are you all right?
Nice one, Captain.
I won't hold back. Flare.
You hit their weakness.
With no holding back.
You're dead now. Don't miss, though. Don't miss, Stroll. Actually...
Decent result.
I don't know.
Nice. Well, well.
I'm thinking Brawler might be really good for Heisme because he has a high agility, so he won't miss so much. Oh my goodness, what is all this? But his HP pool is not that big.
Yeah, nice work.
Though I'm not sure if Stroll's is either. To be honest.
Very impressive.
Nice. Gain strength.
Very impressive.
That might be of use later.
What is that?
You're not serious.
Oh, listen to me, please. I know this sounds unbelievable, but I was almost eaten by a treasure chest. I thought I'd finally struck it rich, but as soon as I stepped closer, its mouth unhinged and it tried to swallow me. If I wasn't quick on my feet, I'd have been that thing's dinner. If you came looking for treasure, watch out. I think I'm done with treasure chests, at least for a while. I wonder if I should give...
Our usual tactics.
No, what did I do?
These are just small fry. If we play it cool,
I'll use what I must. I must stay calm.
Damn it. Let me just leave.
We can't escape.
there's no way out of this.
I see your game.
I pushed the wrong button.
We'll dodge, Heisman.
Only if this is.
Better lend me your strength. Not this. Come forth.
I wish I had a AoE light thing.
Flare. It didn't work.
Don't get sloppy, Captain.
With these fists, let's do this.
Ooh. Oh, to one enemy?
We'll combine our strength. Let's do this.
Oh, that is so cool.
Right, let's keep this up.
They're not weak to light.
I say so myself.
Oh, they might be weak to lightning.
Captain,
Let
you've got your
justice
defenses
prevail.
down.
Burst forth. They're unfazed.
Easy. Let's just do it.
They are not.
The generals come. Commander!
Damn, what the hell?
Die!
Damn, what the hell?
Latest
Fight
power.
her anxieties. Keep the enemies off her.
We can do this.
Much thanks.
I'm obliged.
Helpful as ever.
They're seizing their chance while Hulkenberg's anxious.
Is that all?
I didn't want to do this fight.
Not the right move. Are you prepared? Take that! Almost finished.
Is everyone
Oh, they're weak to the punches.
Power of heroes as the point of a sword.
Captain,
Let us
you've got
now
your
accept
defenses
your
down.
fate. Too much, perhaps? Got you!
Only 2 enemies left. Stay sharp.
Light.
Last
That's
one.
one for the captain.
Now I shall
Let's get
vanquish
this going.
evil.
Hit their weak point.
I
Keep it up,
stand
Stroll.
ready. Magic Knight. Pierce through them.
Hulkenberg.
Oh my god!
A blunder.
Heisme, they've dropped
I'll
your
use what I
defenses.
must.
Why, Hulkenberg? Why?
Formidable indeed.
Why you do this to me?
And
Why?
that's that.
Why?
Victory's ours.
Why?
What now?
Okay, so what I was trying to do,
What now?
I didn't push the pause button first. Can anybody get some light? I don't think anybody has Hama. I need someone to... Oh, she can have it. There we go. That'll help against those guys. This is a big chest.
Huh?
There's a big scary monster in here, isn't it? Isn't there? Isn't there a big scary monster in here? Oh boy! This sure looks suspicious. What do you want to do, William? Open it! Is it a mummy? A vampire! Ah! Okay, we're starting off really strong tonight. Yep, that's a trap, all right. Would it not have been wiser to, I don't know, not open it? Guys, don't you want experience?
Come now.
I concur, but there is no returning spilled water to its basin. The trap is sprung. I suppose you're right. Winging only prolongs this. Oh, winging? Whining? Wait, have we had this conversation before? I feel like we have. Let's tear it apart and be done with it.
Stay on guard.
My thoughts exactly. At the ready, everyone. And I think it was Stroll who said it last time too. Stroll, why do you use such weird words? Hi, Cloud. Okay, so...
They're pretty tough. Better be
these...
careful.
Oh, shoot. These guys were weak against holy magic, I believe. And I don't have that. I don't have that a lot of characters here. Let's do a Ma Tarukaja. Heisme, you're not going to attack, so I'm going to put you in the back.
Accept your fate.
You're not going to attack right now.
Fortifying.
Might as well stick you in the back.
I owe you.
So let's try the Hama. Okay, he's
Now,
weak to that.
what's the play?
I did give Hama to also Hulkenberg, Heisenberg, Hulkenberg.
I shall vanquish evil.
Everybody else, we're gonna have to use some of these. If I have any left, I have 4 left.
This calls for one of these.
You hit their weak point.
Might as well use it on this guy.
Power of heroes. Oh, mystic purge.
Hulkenberg got them right
You
in their
think
weak
yourself
spot.
equal to a UG advancing?
Now we
Face
can
me.
have you attack. Increases critical rate for 1 ally for 3 turns. Ooh, you know
No,
what?
falling
Let me
back.
go back here.
I'll
Let me
use what I
try
must.
that on Stroll here. He's got his
This
little
should suffice.
knuckles going on.
Helpful as ever.
It's a Vitus power.
Light.
I can't have.
And then we'll do the punch. And let's see how it goes. Give us a crit. Nope.
What?
Ah, lame. Oh dear. Oh, that's not good.
Shine!
Hulkenberg got them right in
Let
their
us
weak
clean up
spot.
this mess. Forward! Oh, power of kings!
I'm gonna pull him up. Oh, this guy's almost dead.
Forth, royal soul.
This guy's pretty close to dead.
You hit their weakness.
We can get him on the
fists, are you
next turn,
prepared?
if not now.
I'll crush you. I die hard.
I've sworn oath of come! Oh, mystic purge!
You think yourself equal to
But
you?
I'm gonna put you in the back.
Distance. I'll use what I must. Ha! Die! Apologies. Would you finish it?
Power of healing.
Healer! Light!
Okay. Easy. Graced water.
Satisfactory.
Wow. Everybody's level 28. We're ranking up our archetypes.
It feels good.
Huh? I have never known such
A new
light.
power to wield.
Skullcracker for our brawler. Weak physical strike damage to one enemy may inflict forget.
To greater heights.
We have Dark Dodge for our Magic Knight. Sweet. How exciting.
Ugh.
I thought I was gonna have a heart attack. Whew, that got ugly. Quite the indiscretion to fall for such an obvious trap.
So?
So, William, did I see you pick something up earlier? Is it treasure, perhaps? I did? It's a key? I guess? Oh, to a room somewhere, perhaps. A room under lock and key in which we might hope to a certain ring of value we might... Wait, what? I can't read. In which we might hope a certain ring of value might be found, for better or worse.
I see.
Interesting. Finally a good fortune.
Then
Alright, so we're looking for a door then? Let's get that ring and get out of here.
Careful.
I'm sure we'll find more treasure chests along the way, and if they're anything like this, well, spring all the traps you like, but don't say I didn't warn you. Oh, I will. Oh, I will spring all the traps I like, and I like springing traps.
what's this?
Maybe if we use the key we got earlier on this wall. Check for crawl passages and walls. Oh gosh, you're right. You're right. I should be doing... Dang it. I should have been looking for that before. Hey, Friggish Quinky Dink, what's up, party? Do you mean... Okay, this has gotta be a boss.
We found something.
Oh. Maybe it's not. Okay, we got the ring. Oh, I guess the one that was guarding the ring was the boss, unless something's gonna jump at us right now. Yes, that must be the ring. Didn't you say something about that ring having some rather sketchy backstory?
This...
All we heard is that misfortune befalls the ring's owner. And if the place we found it is any indication... Oh, okay, yeah, there's still something coming. Come on. Absurd. Foolish superstition at most.
Now then.
Well, how about you try putting it on your finger then?
No.
Well, you see... Gallica, you try putting it on.
Gallica.
You try it out, Gallica.
What?
What? Why me? It's way too big for me anyway. You take it, William. Maybe she could wear it as an anklet. So it is concluded then. Well, William, that means its delivery is left to you as well.
Now then.
Oh, I guess we're done. Shall we head out? I'd rather not linger here, but if you want, we could explore a little bit more. Yes.
Say,
Let's keep
That is well.
exploring. Okay. Okay, cool. Here's your new bell, Gallica. Okay, we made it back.
Let's report back.
We found the ring that shady Kukulus guy wanted. Let's let him know soon, and maybe we'll finally be able to get Grius' dagger back. Can we really trust him, though? He conveniently forgot to tell us the place was full of fake treasure chests. No denying that, but if we want the dagger back, what choice do we have?
Yes.
We must allow our suspicions for now, or swallow them. As we few alternatives, regardless, we shouldn't drop our guard around that one.
Hold on.
What should we talk about? Fighting other candidates.
Still, though.
That Goddard sure is stubborn. Still, though, I guess time hasn't been very kind to him. Come now, he's lived twice as long as we have, though I hope to age more gracefully than that. He's a role model of a kind, a perfect example of what not to turn into, especially when you age like fine wine as I have. Was that a joke?
Hold on.
All right, rest time. That road that got hit by the landslide will reopen tomorrow. I'm glad all the work got done on schedule.
Guess we're splitting up.
You know, all things considered, I think we did a great job today. Let's get some food in us and then we can hit the hay. I'd say we earned our rest today. Good job.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
I've seen the state of the race with my own eyes, ladies, gents, and mad malcontents. If you wanted an update, here's your chance. So far, we've mostly seen gauntlet runner skirmishes and dueling mayhem. Now it's time for the real thing. Sounds like we've lost a few candidates already too. Poor bastards went after something too nasty for their head hunt and got themselves head hunted.
Oh no.
We've got some candidates who have outright given up. No confidence. Can't blame them against these odds. And some others have bought and sold out of the race.
Come on! That's a bit unfair, isn't it?
I suppose money's power like anything else. Military strength's not meant to decide this race anyhow.
The question is, what's our final head count going to look like? Lots of unknowns left, people, and we'll not know the truth until the exhibition. A little bird told me one of our contenders has made a bold play in Martira. They might not even come out of it with a head.
What are they scheming then? Let's hear some details.
Sorry, chums, I'm just the crier. Can't speak for any one candidate in particular. Luckily, you'll not have long to wait now. With all that said, can't help but wonder how Count Luis is taking this, can we? My sources say he's not bothered with any of this. He's still gallivanting across the land, killing humans. And yet, even without a formal entry, Luis's voter base is still growing. Bound to have His Eminence Forden grinding his teeth, that. For now, let's enjoy the show!
I'm ready!
Right, everyone. Farewell said, particulars packed.
All that remains is to ride to Oceania with pride in our hearts.
Watch out, Luis. You won't know what hit you.
Well then, we're off to the races, what? Old Barden's given me a detailed map of the area.
Sounds like quite a journey. I hope it won't be as bumpy as last time.
Oh no, it'll be a sight smoother. But you've got wings. What are you fussing for?
Oh, there it is. Should have known the fatigue would hit eventually. About time I got some sleep.
Amen. I could go for a nap right now.
Heis, mate. Why are you on my bed? You're positively miniature, man. There are plenty of other places fit for you to sleep.
Yes. Splendid. Just magnificent.
What are you dreaming of?
What is he dreaming about?
I hope you've no designs on taking my bed. I have cut men down for less.
I don't doubt that.
With friends like these.
Who needs enemies?
Now then.
Next is Port Brilehaven, the capital of the Principality of Oceania. If we punch it south out of Martira, we'll make it in, oh, I'd say 3 nights, 4 days or so. Oh, it's way, whoa, it's way down here. Oh, we're going far. Wow, so that's Port Brilehaven. Ooh, okay, so we have a port, obviously. Some little buildings, and then what is that? Some kind of stadium or something? Oh, I'm curious about that.
Oh, hey!
What sort of place is Port Brilehaven exactly? 'Tis a large city of prosperous commerce, due in no small part to its oceanside proximity. I envision droves of people will pour in for the exhibition. All the people delayed by the landslide might still be showing up. Keep an eye on the road, okay, Nerys?
Ha-ha! Tally-ho then!
Why, I never! Who do you think you're talking to? Leave it to me! Next up, Port Brilehaven, capital of Oceania! Let's go!
Leaving behind the old castle town stricken by tragedy, the Gauntlet Runner sets off toward the exhibition of the brave. Their destination, Port Brilehaven, capital of the Principality of Oceania. A world unknown to them. What will they accomplish? Acclaim? Or...
What to pick?
3 days until we reach Brilehaven.
Well then. Got it.
See what we can cook. Grass Bedeau increases critical rate for all allies. Well, we might as well make one. We have enough to make one. Only Hulkenberg knows how to cook that. I'll go call her. Ooh, it's purple. I have considered this topic for quite a while. Is it not true that meat tastes better when consumed by the mouthful rather than via tiny, polite little bites? I like breaking my food up into tiny bites. What do you guys think? 'Tis my preferred method, as you can luxuriate in its full texture whilst increasing one's jaw strength. The logic behind cutting meat into small pieces eludes me. No, I'm a small piece person, I'm sorry. I prefer only the most restrained application of seasoning as well. 'Tis best to let the ingredients' natural flavors thrive. If animals must forfeit their lives to sate our hunger, then the least we can do is honor them. To honor them is to taste the full glory of their sacrifice. Nope, I'll take all the seasoning, thank you. I started preparing food with Hulkenberg, making sure to follow her minimalist methods with her ingredients. We chose prime ingredients. Oh my goodness, this animation with this sound effect is just a little bit scary, don't you think? We chose prime ingredients on this day. I dare say this meal will be quite exquisite when it is complete.
Good.
A pleasing aroma, is it not? That indescribable acridity belies the dish's depth. It's so novel and unique. I've never tasted anything like this, and I may never again.
Right.
The critical meatballs are complete. An enchanting aroma, is it not? We cooked without time passing. If it's a big old steak, bigger bites. If it's fine dining and you're having small courses, then smaller bites. Small bites or a giant roasted pork knuckle, you take it all. Clamp says, put it in my mouth and I will eat it. I don't have any seeds. I would really like to read my book. I think, yeah, we'll read this. There are more books now. Perhaps Heismay added some to the collection. Ooh, well, let's finish reading Pride and Persuasion. We will get more eloquence. Reads the book.
What's that?
Apparently, this book teaches you ways to ensure others will agree with you. This next part reviews some basics. Even if you make a flawless first impression, as discussion progresses, the other person may erect an emotional wall and start giving you the cold shoulder. No matter what you say, they'll remain unreceptive. In these situations, issue a challenge. You must shock their senses to break down their walls. Shock their senses? How would you go about doing that? Stare them down, pretend to cry, or scare them? I don't think any of these. I'll go with scare them. Maybe I'd scare them.
Okay.
Oh, I get it. The basics said to find their weak points, right? So I guess you could imply that you know their weaknesses.
All right.
I don't get it. Getting someone's agreement doesn't seem like it would be too complex, but there's actually a lot to consider. You made chicken, potato, veggie soup in the crock pot? Ooh, that sounds good. You're in the mood for some soup, Clamp? Husbando said he'll make stew tonight.
The party sets off for Martira. As they watch the setting sun sink under the horizon, their gauntlet runner arrives in a land grown thick with trees. The wildlife retreats to safety before the sunlight fades, leaving only deafening silence. The anticipation that follows a journey's beginning swells in their hearts.
Oi!
Hey, have you heard? There's a bath cask on the back deck now. I've heard enough winging about not being able to bathe, so I whipped something up. It's not elegant, but it'll do the job. No doubt it would shake too much to use while traveling, but it should be lovely to enjoy a soak when we're stopped.
Speaking of,
I've heard that in certain regions, fruits and grasses are added into bathwater to relieve exhaustion and strengthen the body. Should you encounter such items, perhaps you ought to consider a purchase. Thanks to Nurse, you can now use the bath cask on the back deck. Not only can you acquire Magla by using it, but you can also add various bath salts to the water to improve your abilities.
The breeze feels nice.
We've got 3 more days on the road. I can tell you're feeling stronger these days, but it's still too dangerous to go outside at night. Okay. So when it says it increases our mag, is that like our max MP? Let's see.
Hey there.
I heard from Nurse. Apparently we can either enter as is or make it even better by putting something into the hot water first. If you put something that smells good, I bet it'll feel nice. A leisurely soak in here should relieve fatigue and anxiety in my mind and body. I might even get some mag as well. Mag is mag, not MP. Oh, the points you use for skills. Oh, right. I'm so confused about some of this stuff. All right, well, I don't feel like I necessarily need that right now. I can grind for mag in dungeons. I feel like I would rather level up one of my royal virtues for right now, I think. Hello there. I've got altogether too much time on my hands. What say we take a little rest and talk a moment? No trace of enemies around by my eyes. Peaceful for now, which means we get to have a little break. By recalling the past and planning for the future with Heisme, maybe I can hone my imagination. Let's do it.
Good grief.
Goodness. Time to bid farewell to Martyra, isn't it? I can't help but feel a connection to that place. The village from which I originally hail is not far from Martyra. The air there agrees with my skin more than Grand Trad's. It's nice and quiet.
That's right.
It is nice and quiet in Martyra. Yes. On this subject in particular, we are in full agreement. Speaking of which, where is your hometown? I've heard before that you received this mission from the hidden village where His Highness and the Prince resides. All right, my apologies. I didn't mean to ask with such carelessness. Your tribe faces even harsher prejudice than the Ujif. I'll not pry into if you'd rather not discuss it. I want to discuss it because I want to know. There are none alive who would want to forget certain aspects of their past, myself included. But if it truly is the case, then perhaps it is not one's past that defines their character, but what they do in the present and the future. If we were all face the future together, then perhaps someday we could find ourselves living in a world resembling the one from that novel you carry. Felt my imagination has grown.
Now then.
Ooh! Our first virtue that we're getting to rank 3, imaginary. We are now a visionary.
Imagination.
Imagination.
Why, that...
I'm glad to have such an opportunity to converse. If a good night's rest evades you, then I will keep you company in its stead. We talked for a while.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
That reminds me.
We'll arrive in the Ocean City the day after tomorrow. Heisme, you've erected a tent up above, haven't you? Do take care that you don't get carried off by the wind. I'm confident it will take more than that to pull the tent apart, though I suppose some caution is warranted.
Speaking of...
Worst case scenario, you've got wings. You could just fly back to us, no? My young friend, where did you hear Ujif are capable of flight? I hate to disappoint, but they're rather more for gliding. In 2 days, we'll be in Port Brilehaven. We've really gotten used to all this traveling, don't you think? Arbor's Day. Okay, so if I had any of the bath additives, where would they be in my inventory? Where would it be under? Oh, right here. I have one. Increase our agility by 2. Oh, shit. Let's do that. Hell yeah. Okay. Looks like I just have the one right here. I must have bought it in that one town. I don't know. Let's cook. Okay. Curative Coney Roast. Oh, I haven't made benevolent bread yet. So let's make that. I don't know if I'll ever use this item, but...
Alright.
Ooh, it's from Heisme. See, I knew there was a reason. We're gonna cook with Heisme. Gallica, are you in the wall? Gallica is in the wall right now, guys. What the heck? Isn't that a dish from Heismay's home village? I'll go get him.
Now then.
I've heard tell that you mean to cook with dough today. In that case, you were right to summon me. Dough is the most delicate ingredient, and those who lack experience often go afoul of it. But you're in luck today, lad, for I was raised in the grain belt, and our dough shall rise to my standards. He's so cute. I followed Heismay's lead and began kneading the flour into dough. Allow me to demonstrate the proper technique, like this and that. Ha! Wait, I don't think I can do that. Why do you idle? Come, show me your conviction. Ha! Okay, I would be so happy if, like, I press X right now and it switches to a screen where William is on the table. Please. No!
Don't lose focus.
No! This is no time to rest. Should we err in either time or heat, all our efforts thus far will be for naught. Yeah, baking is definitely... You can't make any mistakes. I guess it depends on who you ask, but isn't generally baking considered more difficult than just like cooking? In a general sense, I don't know. Wow, we made the fluffiest bread I've ever seen. I present to you a taste of my hometown with this benevolent bread. Prepare yourself. You are not ready. I want to see what it looks like. You have to measure stuff in baking. Yeah, you can't eyeball it for sure. It has to be precise. Okay, I guess we could finish our book, yeah? Bing, 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 bing. All right, let's increase our eloquence by reading the book on how to win arguments against people. Apparently, this book teaches you ways to ensure others will agree with you. This next part puts things into practice. Even if you follow the techniques explained so far to the letter, some people will still refuse to budge. I think you mean most people. At least, if they're on the internet. Fancy words and calculated suggestions backfire on these types because they're guided by emotion rather than logic. All right. For them, the most effective thing to do is, now what do you think? Plead with them, treat them coldly, yell at them. Dude, just leave. There's no getting through to those people. You can't win. I don't like any of these choices. None of these will work. I have too much experience with this. I do. I think we all do. Everybody who spends a lot of time on the internet and social media. I mean, even if you don't do it from first-hand experience, you see it. You see it all the time. I feel like yelling at them is probably what happens mostly. I'm gonna just go with the most passive one. Treat them coldly.
Man.
Be cold to them, maybe? That's not quite. According to the book, doing that will lead to, okay, I guess we're done here most of the time. Yes, exactly. That's what I want. Exactly. I feel like studying the art of persuasion has slightly increased my eloquence. Wait, what's the correct answer? Yell at them or plead with them? Those suck. Still, persuading everyone is a monumental task, which makes sense. Everyone has their own values and way of thinking after all. Throw this book out the window. I finished the book. Well, what the heck? You're partial to Tiger Drop 'em. Vic says Tiger Drop 'em? Hell yeah. Exactly.
Nura speaking.
The goal is to win, not avoid all confrontation. Okay, if you want to get technical, you did yell? Oh, you did yell. All right, well, I guess if you want to win an argument with somebody who is set in their ways, then the way to win is to yell at them according to this book that we've just read, which is clearly not accurate, in my opinion. This is Nuris. I've got something on the old girl's radar, so we'll be taking a short stop.
The city ruins come to view. This place once flourished through the excavation of magla crystals by migrant workers. The work was hard, but the miners were hardy and spirited, and the promise of riches lured many here. In its time, it may have rivaled Brylehaven. However, the promise of strong magla drew forth the humans. As tragedies climbed, it became a ghost town. Now only the threatening glimmer of the crystals remain. And with the promise of abandoned riches, followed the thieves. For some reason, though, they all seem to scurry home empty-handed, gripped by fear.
Ooh, wow. Yeah, this place was huge, huh?
This is...
'Tis a truly harrowing sight. Look at all those crystals. Simply coming here is enough to wound the soul. A chill settles into my very bones as I consider what could have occurred here. Something wrong, lad? Did the Gauntlet Runner get the best of your stomach again?
No.
Well, this is exactly how his home is destroyed, right? No, sorry. I was just reminded of something unpleasant. You okay?
Everything okay?
Are you okay?
Right.
Yeah. Sorry to cause you any concern. I know what destroyed this village. I've no doubt about it. This is the work of a human. Indeed, the scars left upon this place differ from the traces left behind by monster attacks or acts of war. Right. I don't know if the magla crystals are what attracted the humans here, or if the attack caused them, but my hometown will eventually... Stroll. I'll make no assumptions about what runs through your mind, but I would ask you to recall the time when we cut down the human at the castle and saved all those lives within.
That's why.
Do not allow your thoughts to dwell on negativity. The day will come when both this place and your homeland will flourish once again.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so sweet. Hi, Ismay. Why do you keep being the best boy? Yes, I suppose you're right. I feel like coming face to face with the cruel decline of the village has deepened my wisdom in its own way.
All right.
Are we gonna get a sketch of it too?
Hey!
Oh, my stomach sends notice that our next meal is overdue. Why don't we head back? So, I guess Nuris can read the room when he wants to, huh?
So,
let's put this place behind us. I guess maybe this wouldn't be a very nice sketch to give. Oh no, he did make another drawing. By the by, I made another drawing. This place will bring viewers no joy, but it is an important sight to document nonetheless. I was gonna say, maybe, might be a little sad one to show Maria, but I'll take the drawing with me to ensure I never forget what happened here.
As the sun sinks below the horizon, the Gauntlet Runner arrives in a land dense with trees. The glow of the Gauntlet Runner pierces the dark, warmly enveloping them in its light.
The day after tomorrow, we'll be in a real maritime city. I bet we'll be able to see the ocean soon. First time for both of us. Oh. Alright, well, we might as well use our bath additive or whatever. It's a bath cask. Leisurely soak should relieve fatigue and anxiety. Let's use the fleeting fountain of youth. A sweet fragrance envelops me as though I'd broken free to frolic through a flower-filled meadow. I feel like both my body and my heart have gotten lighter. Protagonist's agility increased by 2. And we got some magla. Okay. Got out of the bath and went back after cooling off for a bit.
Time marches
I
on,
love me a nice
and the
hot
age
bath.
of a new king draws
I'm a big
nearer.
fan. Especially as the weather's getting colder.
Quite.
Ah, the salty yet strangely refreshing aroma of seawater is already upon us. At this rate, we should reach Brilehaven by tomorrow. Seawater? I thought so. The air feels a lot more clammy, so I assumed that's what it was. And so we put the forest behind us at long last. That must mean that we've already ventured beyond where that cliff collapsed, barring passage.
I see.
It would seem it was fixed without a trace of its ruin. And speaking of ruin, Nurse, do you remember that we were relying on you for safe passage the rest of the way? Oh, do remember. I think he knows. He has one job after all. Tomorrow we should be able to see the ocean. Nurse said the waters around Brilehaven are kind of strange. I'm curious what he meant by that. Okay, Metals Day. Oh, look at that. That looks cool. Looks kind of like Go, but with chess pieces. That would increase our wisdom. I don't know, I kind of want to get through these books. Bygone Days. The methodically precise handwriting leads me to believe this is Heismay's. It appears to be a record of his life with his son. I haven't started reading it yet. What? Heismay left it here. I think that means it's okay to read. If I read this book, I may gain more tolerance. Okay, yeah, I want to read it. Am I gonna cry though? Though sparse and objective, the words still manage to vividly depict the endearing qualities of a small child. He writes of the day his son took his first steps, the first words his son spoke, a time his son nearly ripped his ears off climbing all over him, of worrying about his son not eating his vegetables, of his son refusing to stop crying at night, of being so exhausted he'd fall asleep in places without realizing it. I see. Being a parent brought him lots of struggles, but even more than that, it brought him joy. A warmth arises inside of me. I feel like my tolerance has improved. Good shit. We'll pick it up next time.
Gauntlet runner sighted!
Enemies coming our way, or so I thought. Looks like it's that Missy's Gauntlet Runner coming for us this time.
Hey!
Hey, you lot! Yeah, on the Gauntlet Runner over there. You're not becoming king on my watch! I've got a short fuse, you know, and that means if you don't come out right now, kaboom! So the young miss says, I'm hoping you lot are willing to act? Of course.
Certainly.
Don't worry, we won't take this lying down. Wait, they're coming on board at the other end? Well, now we have to accept their challenge. Bring it on, Catherina.
It's you! So we meet again. Maybe you got the better of me last time, but you're about to get some payback.
I don't know.
Give me a break, lady. Ever heard of learning from your mistakes? Sorry, but we don't intend to lose either.
Ooh, big talk. Well, I'm willing to rewrite my record if that's what it takes to be queen. My people are suffering as we speak. Who's gonna save the Parapus if I don't give it all I've got?
Us?
I promised them all I'd become queen. You're all decent people, got nothing against you, but I'm not holding back.
My cue, I think. Let's have a spot of inventive ingenuity.
Looks like you've gotten stronger.
Okay.
So have we.
Did we get a new weapon? He did. Oh, I guess we did get a new weapon on Heisme. What? These things look so weird. Not really sure what they're supposed to be exactly.
You think yourself equal to a UG commander?
Okay, well, anyways.
I show no mercy.
Let's do this fair and square. Heal it.
Lightning?
I missed. Don't get sloppy, Captain.
Lame.
Now I call upon royal power within.
Oh.
Right. Nice one, Captain.
Nice.
Heisme, they've dropped you to victory.
Nice.
As the point of a sword.
Ooh, that hurts.
Kings, hellfire.
Here's their weakness.
Oh, girl. Girl.
That's nothing.
I shall vanquish evil. Take that.
Right on target.
Oh, girl.
You are good.
Girl.
I'll run you through. Worthy foe after
The generals come. I'll use what I must.
Oh, man.
Why? Why?
That was so rough for her.
I trained so much for this. This isn't supposed to happen.
I'm sorry. Soothing sweet bun. Oh, sweet. That is for anxiety, I believe.
Right. I can get used to this.
Strike dodge.
Steady effort is key.
Formation of Vigor. Moves all allies to the front row and increases their attack by 2 ranks for 3 turns. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. We're in the 600s on our popularity.
I've lost.
Oh, damn! I lost again. If I could just beat you, I'd ask you to join me. But that power of yours is really something. But don't you rest easy, because I will win next time. Stop preparing now. You got that? Catherina, cheer up. I don't know who's talking. Who's that?
Yeah.
I saw your runner, so I followed you. You're as tough as they say. You don't... Eudoricus? Eutoricus? I think it's something like Eutoricus or something. Who do you think I am exactly? Pardon me. I know perfectly well that you're the great Catherina Gran. Everyone here knows. In fact, all their hopes are pinned on you.
Oh.
Are all these people migrating to find work, even though it might kill them in the end? What other options do Parapus like them have? It might be dangerous, but you've got to break some eggs to make an omelet. Damn, that's... I mean, when you use it about people's lives, that saying is pretty rough, huh? Eutoricus, wait. Take this and see if you can't stop everyone from leaving for now.
Hey.
Good news, you lot. Catherina has made a generous donation. Oh, thank you. Now we can eat for once.
Listen to me.
Listen, everyone. I know these times are trying, but this kind of work ain't the answer. If you can hold out just a little longer, I swear, I'm gonna set things straight for us.
Well then.
Now, there we are. We believe in you, Catherina. I earned that money slaying a monster just a few days ago. It was meant to be the start of my royal campaign fund. It's a small price to pay for helping out my people, but it'll last them, what, a few weeks at most? They'll be heading out to find work again in no time. I just can't fathom dying to earn a living. And the fat cats are all too happy when the Parapists take them up on it.
I'll make it happen.
When I'm in charge, first thing I'm gonna do is offer bounties for their bloody heads. They squeezed us dry, so I'll squeeze them right back. Will that work? I can't help but wonder if that would solve anything. Honestly, I've no idea.
But
even now, tons of those people aren't gonna survive. And I can't tell people who aren't eating today to wait until tomorrow while I think of something. I was just lucky, you know. I had the strength to push through and survive. The truth is, most people don't have that kind of strength. They need someone to provide it for them.
that's why.
You should know better than most. Those who can act gotta take action. If they don't, nothing in this bloody world's gonna change. It'll stay as rotten as it is. So many say there's nothing to be done. But they only say that because the Parapists are right there where they want them. Beneath everybody.
It just ain't right.
They couldn't have the Parapists start doing well for themselves. That would shake up the shoddy ground they're standing on. They like this twisted world just as it is. Well, let's change things.
Sure.
Let's change things ourselves. That's exactly what I plan on doing, William. And with anyone able to take the throne, now's the time to do it, which means I can't just hand it to you either.
Thanks.
Much obliged, William. We may be enemies, but I like having these talks. I'm not as powerful as I need to be, but still, I've reached out towards the recruitment center, and we should be seeing bigger rewards from bounties. Go check on it. We gotta keep taking those monsters down. We'll beat this world into peace together. I can feel Catherina's indignation towards the world's absurdities, as well as her deep faith in me. Hey!
Now, a new power.
A new power! Hi, Kith!
I'm not letting
A
anyone
new
die.
power! Ooh, we can now study Pugilist. Fattens the purse of bounty rewards at each city's recruitment center. Oh, let's go. All right. Haha, next time I see you, I'm taking you down for sure, so don't go dying on me. All right, I'll look forward to it. I'll look forward to beating your ass again.
As the shadows are stretched to their limits before darkness takes them, the Gauntlet Runner arrives in a balmy wetland. Nocturnal creatures who lay dormant beneath the fens in the light rise to seek out their prey. Meanwhile, the party rests their weary souls, fatigued by the long journey, under the protection of the Gauntlet Runner.
So we'll be arriving tomorrow. I'm looking forward to seeing what kind of place Brylehaven is. So Brylehaven is one of the three major like capitals, right? Grand Trad, Brylehaven, and then there's whatever the third one is. Okay, so we can get our imagination up. Talk to Miss Hulkenberg. Our imagination is already quite high. So who else can we talk to? Imagination again. We could also probably read a book at nighttime too, huh? Bygone days. Let's read Heismay's book about his life with his son. And increase our tolerance. Hey, Famantis, welcome. This entry describes Heismay and his son running through fields together on a beautiful sunny day. I can almost hear their carefree cries of laughter. At one point, Heismay loses sight of his son, only to find he'd climbed a tall tree. Heismay is mortified until the boy nimbly jumps down just as his father would have. I see. Being a parent brought him lots of struggles, but even more than that, it brought him joy. Oh.
All right.
I feel like I need more, like, more with this. I want more out of this. Like, her dialogue is the same no matter what entry.
And the age of a
and
new
we don't even get to
draws
read
nearer.
it. We just get to, like, get the cliff notes.